Time now to catch up with Lady Flames field hockey head coach Jodi Murphy as Liberty prepares for a meeting with top-ranked UConn coming up here this week. And Jodi, a big win last week over 20th-ranked American, overtime win as well, and ladies seem to be playing pretty well right now.
Yeah, I think at this time of year, you always want your team to be peaking towards the end of the season, and I felt like we have been certainly knocking on the door of one of these overtime victories. So coming off of the Old Dominion loss, I know we were really hungry to get that win against American, and it's really does provide a confidence boost for the group as we head into the last segment of the season.
First win over a top 25 team this year, and you played a really daunting schedule, and your first year in the Big East as well. What kind of a toll has that taken on the team, and how have they responded?
Yeah, I don't really see it so much as a toll as I do just, as an opportunity to come in and get experience against playing the best teams in the country. We feel that playing the best is how you align yourself to be in the top 10 and really hopefully put yourself in position to make it to the NCAA tournament should you not get the AQ. So this group has been resilient and they've persevered through some tough losses, but in all of that, I think it's just our eyes are on the prize, and our joy and our sense of worth isn't really in these victories, and surely we want them, but I think just having that mentality that these losses are helping sharpen us for something greater is really what I hope to push on to these players. So I think they're doing quite well with it all.
And as you said, starting to peak here at the right time as well. And got a shutout over Georgetown on, I think it was Saturday last week. You guys 8-0, a very convincing win there. And your young goalkeeper, Schaefer, had a shutout in that one as well. That had to be exciting for her.
Yes, getting the shutout is always, it's always awesome, especially for a young goalkeeper. But for this whole team, that's been a goal we've had for the whole season. And just finally being able to do that was great for this group. And I think, again, being able to have the attack that we did generate against Georgetown was really exciting, and seeing multi-goal efforts by a few of our players is really exciting for this, like I said, this final stretch. But it's been really neat to see different players stepping up and really embracing their role, and just getting more and more hungry to achieve the things that we set out to do this season.
Talking about players stepping up, how about Kendra Jones and her play here of late, Big East Offensive Player of the Week?
Yeah, Kendra's she's been getting better every single game, and she's getting more and more confident, and she's understanding the system more and more. And so I'm so proud of her. She's such a hard worker, and she's such a joyful kid, and she just really brings, she's brought so much to this group this season. And I'm really thankful that she was honored last week, because she really has been putting in the work, and you don't always get those acknowledgments. She knows that, but for her to have that, I think speaks volumes to the stuff that she's doing on and off the field to take this team in the right direction.
As we said at the beginning of this, a big test coming up for your program as well. UConn undefeated, #1 in the country, and you're going to their place to play them. What have you done this week to prepare the ladies?
We've just been having a lot of fun. This is what an opportunity. You had the opportunity to play the #1 team in the country twice this season, Syracuse earlier in the year, which was a great game. And so again, we're just so thankful. So many teams don't get to come up against the best in the country, and we feel like it's a huge blessing, and we're excited and looking forward to getting up there and to starting. Time spent in Connecticut, and we've never been to their turf. So I think it's going to be a great game, and we've really been focusing on our preparation for that, and making sure that the girls are ready to go.
I think too, with a trip like that, there's all the little things that go in around it as well. Just something as simple as just taking a flight. Some of the ladies, I think, at least talking to athletes on other teams, they just get really excited for things like that. What's the mood around your team?
Yeah, I mean, we've been a team that's flown quite far over the course of the last 5 or 6 seasons, and so I think it's a business trip. It's another trip to be on the road, and I think they're excited, but they're also they just want to get there, and we're thankful that we've got a couple days up in Connecticut to get on their turf and just get ourselves ready to go. But certainly anytime you travel, I love being on the road with the girls and just enjoy the time away. So we'll see how we do. We've got an interesting plan in place for our trip out. We're headed to North Carolina and then back up. So it should be a journey nonetheless.
Sounds good. Well, Jodi, we appreciate your time. Wish you the best of luck coming up here against UConn.
Thank you so much.
That's the head coach of the Lady Flames field hockey team, Jodi Murphy. My name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.